Southwest Colorado Lifestyles with Ashley Dixon is brought to you by the Durango Coffee Company, a special place for cooks, coffee, and friends.
Durango High School baseball player Zac Gasaway has signed a national letter of intent to continue his playing career at the University of San Francisco. The Division I college's interest around Gasaway peaked after seeing him play Summer League in Denver. In his junior year for DHS, the outfielder hit .327% in 20 games. He had 9 runs batted in and 4 doubles. The University of San Francisco Dons ended their season with 25 wins and 29 losses. Congratulations to Zac Gasaway and the many other DHS Demons signing national letters of intent. Fort Lewis College men's and women's basketball teams were back in action this weekend, with the women's down in Texas and the men taking a short jaunt to Ignacio. Alex Herrera led the Skyhawks men's in both games against St. Mary's on Friday and Saturday's matchup against Texas Permian Basin. Something about playing in his hometown of Ignacio sparked 2 thunderous performances from Herrera, as he broke the FLC all-time blocks record of 208 and scooped the coveted Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week award, with an average of 24 points, 10.5 rebounds and 8 block shots. Against St. Mary's, the Fort put up a comfortable 70-57 win, with Herrera hitting a 7.5 field goal percentage. As a team, the Hawks shot 44% from the floor and 45.5% from distance. Saturday's game was much tougher, with FLC surviving a late scare to win by 4 points, 101-97. The Hawks increased their shooting proficiency, hitting 46.2% from the field. Join me again next week, where we'll have 4 more games to talk about. They've got a busy week ahead of them. After a slight delay last weekend at La Plata County Airport, head coach Jason Flores and his FLC women's basketball team flew into Texas for 2 bouts against the University of Dallas in Irvine and St. Edwards in Austin. Junior guard Kate Bays scored 14 points, which proved enough to hold off the University of Dallas's late surge to reduce a 23-point deficit to just 3 points. Skyhawks held out for a 3-point win in the exhibition matchup. However, luck changed hands for FLC's second game against St. Edwards. Junior forward Mary Brinton led the Skyhawks on points. She stayed pretty close to a point a minute with 17 points in just 18 minutes played. But it wasn't enough, as FLC suffered their first loss of the season by 4 points, despite outscoring the Rams by 8 in the second half. Final score, FLC 54, St. Edwards 58.
So I guess a win is still a win no matter how close it is, huh?
It was pretty close. You could say they squeaked by or squawked by their Skyhawks after all. See what I did there?
Squawked by. I do see what you did there. Thanks, Jordan. And that's going to do it for this edition of Inside Durango News. For more about what's happening in Durango, go to what'shappeningdurango.com. Post your free event today and join the one-stop, easy-to-use local community events calendar for Durango. Thanks for tuning in to Durango's only televised news magazine, bringing you local content that matters. Hope to see you right back here next week.
Southwest Colorado Lifestyles with Ashley Dixon is brought to you by the Durango Coffee Company, a special place for cooks, coffee, and friends.